Okay, tomorrow we are revisiting multiplication and division. And I'm not sure if Ashley shared this with y'all, but she took a copy of it. I think maybe she didn't take a copy. Maybe she just looked at it. I don't know, Ashley. You'll have to correct me. I can't remember. I thought she took a copy of it. If not, though, y'all are going to start with the multiplication grid, and she thought this was good. I assume y'all do. Y'all are always real easygoing. But to motivate them to do their grid quickly and accurately, if they can do it in 10 minutes and make a 95 or higher, candy bar plus gum. If they do it in 11 to 16 minutes and make a 95 or higher, snack size candy plus gum. 17 to 21 minutes, 95 or higher, piece of gum. 22 to 26 minutes and make a 95 Jolly Rancher. So just kind of encouraging them. And if y'all want to move 95s, to 90, it doesn't matter. But this is how third grade's doing it too. To me, 95 plus gives them 5 mistakes on here. You really don't want a lot of mistakes because then it's not a good chart. But before I hand this out to the kids, I would take 10 minutes to model real quick. So I'd put this on the overhead and I'd say, what's the first thing I expect you to do on your benchmark tomorrow with the grid paper? Make a, multiplication chart. Okay, what should I write first? Yes, the multiplication symbol. And then what? 1 through 12, 1 through 12. Or y'all may be doing 2 through 12, 2 through 12, which is what I usually did in 4th grade. But it's whatever. And then I would highlight it. And I'd tell them I highlight it. That way it separates the frame from the answers, the products. Okay, we're going to do this together. I want you all participating. You're going to get a daily grade. Let's do the simple ones first. So let's count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And encourage them not to count faster than you can write. 2s, count by 2s for me, not faster than I can write. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. All right, let's skip to 5s. Count by 5s for me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right, I'm going to jump to 9s. I'm going to count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, backwards. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's your 9s. Plus 9 more is 99. 9 more, I'm going to use my fingers, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 108. Y'all can see I've already used this one. Sorry. Let's count by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Plus 10, 110. 10 more, 120. All right, 11s, they're easy. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99. Now this one's weird. This is 11 times 10, but I already have it here. 11 times 10 is an 11 with a 0. Now 11 is a 10 plus 1, right? So what's 10 plus 10? 20. Add 1 more. 21. What's 10 more? 31. Add 1 more. 32. All right, and once you've got the easy ones, go to your father. I don't know why you're up. Once you have the easy ones, then they have a writing hand and a counting hand for accuracy. And this is you showing them on the board. Then I want you to take time to make sure you do it accurately, because if you're not doing it accurately, this is worthless. So 3s, we know 3 plus 3 is 6, count, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, write it. 13, 14, 15, write it. 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21. 22, 23, 24. And then you finish it up. Plus 3, plus 3. 4s. 4 plus 4, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 plus 4 is 24. 4 plus 4 is 8. Count again. 29, 30, 31, 32. 2 plus 4 is 6. 37, 38, 39, 40. Plus 4, 44. 4 plus 4, 8. Sixes. We know 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 6 more, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, write it down. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, write it down. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, write it down. Plus 6. 6 more, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Plus 6. 6 more, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So, I don't know if you could see that, but I was counting with one finger, writing with another. But, I mean, it's quick. Then when you get here, start looking up here. 7, 14, 21. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. 28. And usually what I do, honestly, I don't know if y'all can see this. I put one finger here and trail. And then I start using my finger. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Plus 7. 7 more, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. And then with 8s, I track. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. And then guess what? You count on your fingers to fill in the rest. 12s, they're all done for you. Most kids always remember the last one. That's 6 minutes and 46 seconds. So no more than 10 minutes of you on the overhead modeling your expectations. I would even throw in the big G, that you want the big G on your grid. Maybe even the place value fish, like, decimal. I have the 10th and the 100th. That's the tail. This is where numbers are worth less. And then repeating 1, 10, 100. 1, 10, 100, 1,000. 1, 10, 100, million. 1, 10, 100, billion. Billion, million, 1,000. And this is the mouth of the fish. And the closer the numbers are to the mouth, the more they're worth. The further down you go, the less they are. Like I said, 10 minutes. Then hand them their grid. Read that real quick. No more than 30 minutes, because it's 20 up to 26. At 20, so 4 minutes to read this, then time them. If they finish and they're ready for you to grade, it is going to be a daily grade. It'll be a test grade on test day, but today it'll be a daily grade, an easy one. They can draw on the back. And then once they flip it to the back, you can go grade theirs real quick while others are testing, and then they can draw quietly until the 26 minutes are up. And then you go into your practice. So we're revisiting multiplication and division. All right, so whole class, read this for me. All right, what are we looking for, y'all? We're looking for an equation, same fact family. Well, how many people are in a fact family? 4. 3 numbers, but 4, right? So if triangle times square is 72, we can reverse it and say square times triangle is 72, right? And if it helps, do numbers like that's 3, 8, and that's 9. So that'd be 9 and that'd be 8. Then what? 72 divided by triangle equals square, or 72 divided by square equals triangle. I think the numbers would help the kids. But then look, no, there's nowhere where you do 72 times. No. And nowhere is division with 72 at the end. There it is. But this is going to get missed, and it's an easy one unless they see it. All right, girls, read us about Nia. So they read. Boys, what are we looking for? We want candles packed each box. Okay, magic question. Does each box hold all of the candles or some of the candles? Some. Good. Is that a whole or a part? A part. Good. Are parts big or small? Small. How do we get small? Subtract or divide. Do you have any words that help? Ooh, equals a big one. If it's equal, it's fair. And when we're fair in math, it's because we are sharing. If it's equal, we are dividing. That is fair share. Another one is each. Each one can be grouped together, or each one can be grouped apart. Well, that matches the division, doesn't it? So, makes sense. So if we're missing a part, where's the whole amount? If they say 24, nope, 24 is not the whole amount. 24 dozen is the whole amount. Well, how many are in a dozen? 12. So 24 12s. What do we need to do first? We need to multiply. 24 groups of 12. So 2 groups of 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. XO, tic-tac-toe. Now we can go. Where are we going? To the tens place. What do tens have with them? Zeros. Do you have a 0? Good, then you're ready. 1 group of 4. 1 group of 2. Make sure they're lined up. And I say groups, y'all. I don't say times. If you're saying times, you really should have been in the habit of saying groups. I'm sure I've said that before. I'm sure. But, all right, the answer to multiplication is a product. So our answer is C. If they circle C without a word, bah, there went the sheep down the hole. No. You're looking for how many candles go into each box. Did they pack 288 into each box? No, this is the whole amount going into 3 boxes. If you want to make sure it's equal, one goes there, one goes there, one goes there, one goes there, one goes there. What is this? This is division. So that's just waiting to mess you up. So what we're doing is we're taking 288 candles and splitting them into groups of 3. Well, how many 3s can go into 28? Well, let's look. 3s. We want close to 28, but we can't go over. That goes over 28. So 9 groups of 3 is 27. So write the answer, 9. What's the fact? 9 times 3 is 27. This allows me to subtract. Sister, brother. Brother's always in trouble. You better go back up to Dad. What's Dad asking? Dad is saying, how many groups of 3 can you make out of 18? 6. I know that because I know 6 times 3 is 18. So answer and write the fact. 6 times 8 is 18. This allows you to subtract. So the correct answer is 96 going to each box. All right, boys, read us the next one. So they read. Girls, what are we looking for? We want an array, different factors, same number. These are arrays because they're equal number of rows and columns, and they represent repeated addition, repeated groups. That's multiplication. Well, we want an array down here with 2 different factors. You better memorize those multiplication facts. So different factors from what? From this one. So you probably better do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I can look up here if I don't know. 6 groups of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 9 is 54. So here's your number, 54. We want to know which one of these have 2 different facts, multiplication facts. But, so 2 different numbers, but they equal 54. So you can count each one if that sparkles your fancy. I don't want to count. I want to do 3 and then think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 groups of 3. Well, 3 groups of 8. They could look on their chart if they don't know. 3 plus 2. Is that a same number? Yes. Is it 2 different facts? Yes. 18 and 3 are different. There it is. Bam, chicka wow wow. Oh, I've lost the second page. All right, first row, read us about Isaiah. So they read. All right, what do we want to know? We want tiles put each row. Did Isaiah put all the tiles in each row or some of them? Some of them. Some of them represents a part. Is it big or small compared to the whole? Small. How do we get small? We subtract or divide. Okay, if you're missing the part, where's the whole amount? Yeah, right here. 300 tiles. Any keywords for divide or subtract? Yeah, each. Each one can be grouped together or each group can be separated. Well, the one that matches is divide. Same. If you're putting the same amount, that's fair. And when are we fair? When we share. That's division. So you have 7 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How are you going to make sure each one gets the same? It's like playing cards. You get one, 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 you get one. And then you repeat. What is this? This is divide. And I always draw the picture to reinforce that drawing helps. So my 7s. Daddy is saying 30 divided by 7 is blank. But I'm really thinking, what times 7 is closest to 30, but it doesn't go over? 28, which is 4. So 4 is the answer. 28 is my fact. This allows me to subtract. Well, 0 is not enough to pull 8, but 10 is. After sister, brother. Brother's always in trouble. You better take him to dad. What's dad asking? Dad is saying 21 divided by 7 is blank. But I'm really thinking what times 7 is 21 or closest without going over. 3 is 21. So write your answer, then write that fact. This allows you to subtract. 43 go in each row. All right? And then you might say, all right, whole class, read it, or second table, or whatever. All right, what do we want? We want total cost, picture, frames. Total, if you want the total, Maureen, is that a part or a whole? It's the whole amount. Good. Lacey, is a whole amount big or small? Big, okay. So, Henry, how do we get big in math? Add or repeatedly add. Good. Do we have any hints? Each. Yep. Each means each one is grouped together or each one is grouped apart. Well, which goes with what we need? Multiplication. And we want the total cost. So we need money. What do we know about money? Each picture is $14. Well, how many pictures are there? Do you know? Well, there's some here and here and here. So what do we need to do? We need to add part plus part plus part. Now I'm going to add right here. 5 and 2 is 7. 6 plus 6 is 12. 7 is one more. 2, 4, 5, 6. So 63 is the answer. $63. Oh no, what's 63? Oh, there are 63 frames. So you can imagine you have 63, and I'd make them draw it, because why are word problems hard? Because they're words. When we draw, we see. What do we know about each frame? Each one is $14. So this one is 14, that one is 14, that one is 14. And what do we know? What are we seeing? Repeated addition. How many times? 63. All right, so we're going to do 63 groups of 14. I always start with the bottom digit. 4 groups of 3 is 12. If they don't know, they can be using their charts. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 1, 25. Do I carry? No, you've already multiplied everyone times 4. X as in done with you 4. O as in because we're moving to the tens place, erase what you carried. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 6 is 6. $882. That's how much would be the total cost for all frames. All right, read us about Mrs. Taylor, back row. So they read. What do we want to know? Does she have enough fill 16 glasses? So this is a yes or no question. Well, what is she filling the 16 glasses with? She's pouring 8 quarts. So let's draw 8 quarts. 2, 4, 6, 8. If they had done the big G, and if not, I would draw it. But I mean, actually, after they do their multiplication chart, if they have time, maybe tell them to write the big G. Or real quick, take time, big G. 4 quarts. Star chart then tells you every quart has 2 pints, right? So this quart has 2, and that one has 2, and this one has 2, and this one has 2. Why am I doing pints? Because each glass holds pints, but she's using quarts. So I need to figure out if 8 quarts, how many quarts there are. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 8 quarts is the same thing as 16 pints. She wants to fill 16 glasses, and each glass holds a pint. 16 pints, 16 glasses. So, does she have enough? Yes. Why? Well, which one of these looks like what we did right here? We had 8 groups of 2, 16. And then you do the bottom using your chart. And that's tomorrow. No homework, no assignment. This should all be able to get finished if you pace yourself, which pacing is the big thing lately, is we're not losing core time to do anything else but math. So 10 minutes maybe to model your expectation as a whole group. Then 30 minutes, 4 to quickly read this, time them 26 minutes, tell them when they're done, draw a big G or place value chart if they want, or flip it over, whatever y'all want, it doesn't matter. And then grade it. Go grade it when it's flipped over. And that way you have your daily grade. You can record it. You know who did what. And then that gives you 50 minutes. If you do 30 and that 10, that's 40. So you'll have 50 minutes to do these notes, which is plenty of time. And that's tomorrow. And I figured payday, you know, I'd go to Sam's and buy a big thing of candy bars. I mean, there's not going to be a ton of kids. If y'all need help, let me know.